G'day, welcome to the channel. My name's Matt, and in this video I'm talking about a pivot I'm making on this channel to focus in on mental fitness and performance for pilots. If you're new here, my name's Matthew Dank. I'm a former Australian Navy and Australian Air Force pilot and simulator flight instructor. After a long military career, I took a break, moved into a management role and moved back to flying on the 737 MAX just over 12 months ago. If you've been following this channel, you also will have noticed I've done a range of videos, including commenting on air crash investigations and air crashes as they've occurred. And I've also delved into some techniques that have been used in flying the 737 MAX. What I want to do now is just to step back and take a look at the things that I developed through my career and developed from learning from others that have really helped me prepare and lift my game as a professional pilot and radically changed how I approach really my professional working life. Something I haven't yet shared on this channel is that my flying career, in fact my military career, started out with failure. I joined the Defence Academy when I was 17 in the Navy as an officer. I was going to fly Seahawk helicopters as an observer or navigator or weapon systems operator. However, I failed half of my first year subjects at the Defence Force Academy and everything in second year. As you can imagine, I was asked to leave, and that was the end of my young military career. So mental health wasn't in the right place. I wasn't with the maturity you would want for someone joining the military at that age, and things weren't working out for me. So a very painful, a very intense experience, and something that I used as fuel for some deep soul searching and some, I guess, very close introspection, some very close reviewing of my own performance, my own behavior over the coming years. I rejoined the Navy in 2004, went on to fly Seahawk helicopters deploying to the Middle East, captaining the Sikorsky H-60 Beast, which is an amazing machine, and then moving to Air Force, of course, to fly the C-17 Globemaster III, which was just incredible. And through that process, I've really spent a lot of time looking into how I prepare, how others prepare, coaching, mentoring other pilots, and especially instructing other pilots on the C-17 simulator when they were converting on that aircraft type, when they were going for their captain upgrades and other qualifications on type. I've spent a lot of time looking at how people learn, and I've really developed a skill set and a set of points and themes, I think, that are really useful for improving our performance in our flying careers and getting the most out of the time we put into preparing. So what are those points? Let's get to them. The first one is confidence. Something that we will all appreciate is vital for pilots, not just for being behind the controls, the hands, the feet, the stick, the power settings, also for our ability to go into challenges like captain upgrades, like new aircraft, like new jobs, or flying more advanced machines, and being able to step forward into something we've never done before and put our best foot forward without doubting ourselves. So that's something we'll delve into in some detail. We'll also look at anxiety and stress management. Now, anxiety is a key part of the job for pilots. There is some level of arousal, some level of intensity associated with flying an aircraft. Why wouldn't there be? It is safety critical, lives are on the line. But being able to manage anxiety, particularly around difficult circumstances, difficult flights, flight tests, ground examinations, that sort of thing, is vital. Stress management is also vital. The job can be taxing, particularly with time away from family, remote work, long hours, far beyond what a normal office worker would face. Stress can build up on a number of fronts. It's important to deal with. The third thing we're going to delve into is preparation. Pilots spend a lot of time, money, and effort preparing for their flight tests, their assessments, their ground examinations, and preparing for flight all throughout their career. This doesn't stop once we get more experience, we get on more advanced types, we just get better at it. So it's important that we can prepare and invest our time efficiently so we get the maximum returns from it, and we don't need to put in excessive time for our preparation. We need to be able to assess our own performance prior to important things like check flights, like upgrades, like ground examinations, to check that we are where we need to be and that our preparation has been effective so we can avoid unnecessary failures. Closely linked to this, we're going to take a look at focus. There are so many things to be across as a pilot. There's so much to learn, but we can't be constantly going over everything. We can't be constantly in the books looking at all topics. We need to selectively choose the things to focus our attention and effort in to get the most out of those. And importantly, they need to be things that serve us, that move us ahead in our careers. Okay, the fifth topic is progress, is taking a long-term view and locking in those things that will lead to incremental progress over time to make sure we're moving forward, we're focused on the long-term view, and we're not getting caught up in any failures or any negative feedback we're getting. In fact, failures and feedback are key, important learning stages for us. They're the most valuable lessons we're going to get, because whilst they do hurt a lot, they do provide also the opportunity for deep reflection and for identifying our limits and areas where we can really grow. The last thing I want to spend time on with you is resilience. For a long piloting career, we need to take care of our mental and physical health, and we need to get through the harsh realities of flying lives and careers. Things like the pandemic, if I need to say it, other stresses like company failures, having to move countries for jobs. They're quite common in aviation, more so than any other career path I know of. And having resilience and the ability to achieve balance in our lives so we can take those shocks is an important thing for safeguarding our mental and physical health, and also for safeguarding our relationships with our families. So these are the areas I'm focusing on in 2025 on this channel, Adaptive Aviator. I'm really passionate about bringing these lessons that I've gleaned myself and from those I've taught and those I've worked with over the years. I think it's really important that we do focus on ourselves and our own mental fitness and our own performance throughout our careers as pilots. And if this is something you find valuable, feel free to subscribe and share this video with someone else who you think might benefit, whatever stage of their career they're at. Okay, thank you for tuning in. If you've got any comments or thoughts on where I'm heading in 2025, feel free to mention them below in the comments, and I'll see you soon in another video.